It says, long ago, God spoke to the fathers by the prophets at different times and in different ways, and in these last days, he has spoken to us by his Son. Now, this little statement, these 2 verses at the beginning of Hebrews, sets the context for the rest of this book. And the author of Hebrews has 2 worldview assumptions baked into these verses. And for some of you, I know that both of these assumptions are a really big leap. This is all of us down here, and this little dome thing right here is the tangible world in which we can understand things. It's the stuff that we can see and taste and hear and smell, the things that we can measure, just the things that we can just naturally understand is under this dome. And the 2 worldview assumptions that the author of Hebrews throws out for us is first, that God exists, and second, that God communicates with us, that he has communicated and spoken to us in a way that we can understand in the tangible world, that we can see and hear and sense and feel and all of that. These 2 assumptions, that God exists and that God has communicated with us, already have implications out the gate for us. God loves us. He has communicated to us. And at first, it's all sunshine and light. And then eventually we find out that God says some stuff that contradicts what we think, right? And he says some stuff that we don't like. And then as we read the Bible, we find there's stuff that he does that we don't like. And so what do? We decide, well, he can't possibly be what I'm seeing here. That contradiction can't possibly be true. The thing I'm actually right, so God must be wrong. So I'm going to try to move him, right? But intimacy with God is that moment where you realize he ain't going to budge, so you do. You move. You adapt. Now, this big worldview question is, when it comes to these points of conflict, it comes to these things that we don't like, who moves? Do we move or does God move? And that is the God question. Who's the God of your life? Is he God or are you God?